Hello everyone, welcome back to the Limit of Adhesion. Gareth here with another of our USF2000 track guides. This time we're at Barber Motorsports Park, but it's not me in the cockpit, it's Ture. His lap time is a 1:23.321, and we're going to show it with the lap itself, then with a commentated version, and then with chase view. Hope you find this useful. Do have a race on this track, it is a ton of fun. Although it is very, very tricky indeed. Keep an eye out for the spider in the hairpin, and obviously the crazy triple apex corner as well, which is a heck of a lot of fun, but so hard to get right. Anyway, enjoy the race, and we'll see you next time. So here we are on the run down to turn 1, and halfway between the 2 and the 1 boards, you're going to start braking, drop 1 gear. Turn 1 is very, very quick indeed, so you can see it's a little braking event, turning in and bringing the throttle in already before you even get to the apex curb. Now stay tight to the right hand side. You don't want to go right over to the left because you're just wasting time. Stay tight here, braking down to 2nd gear, and it's really important to get tucked in early. This is an early apex and hard on the accelerator corner. It's very hard to get right, and you will wash out wide as you learn it. So brake a bit more than you think you need to for the first few times, at least, to get used to it. Now, as you come up the hill here, this is a fast kink, but you need to watch out for this timing tower that you can just see coming into view behind the barrier. There it is. Keep that on your left hand side of your car. If you wash out wide and try and be really fancy trying to carry loads of speed, you're going to end up on the grass on the exit of this corner. So that's your watch out for that. Now as you come down to the spider hairpin, we're looking for the brake markers on the right hand side, and we're going to brake just as we get to the 2 marker. Again, here we go then, braking down gently into 2nd gear. Now this corner is off camber, and it is an absolute pig. You're going to see people spinning out on the exit of the corner as they get on the power too keenly. Now watch what Ture does here. He brings in half the throttle, and he's really patient as he comes through the sort of 2nd exit apex, and then brings the power all the way in on the exit of the corner, because it's so easy to loop it here, as I say, on the exit with just too much power. So be really, really patient with your throttle application on the exit of this corner. Now we're on our way up to what I consider to be Barber's signature corner sequence. It's the triple apex, sort of right, left, right, and it's really, really hard to get right actually as well. So we're looking for the braking markers on the left hand side, and the 1 marker is where all the action will start. As we get to the 1 marker, we're going to start braking. We're going to chop down 1 gear, and we're going to bring it over to the right hand side to meet the first of the apexes. There it is. Hit that, and then straighten up to brake and you go straight over the second apex, keeping on braking down to second gear to turn in and be perfectly on the third apex. It's bumpy, it's tricky, but if you get it right, then as you can see here with Ture, you get a lovely exit, go past the mysterious building on the left hand side. I've heard they violate goats in there. Now you're heading down to the very, very fast chicane. You can take it flat out in the USF. You don't need to worry about it. The second apex is a little tricky on cold tyres, so build up to it. Make sure you can do it. No shame in a little tiny lift if you need it. So there's the left-hand apex. Now turning in for the right hand, and we're heading on. Only a few corners to go. This next one is absolutely brilliant, possibly the best corner on Barber Motorsport Park. It's another very fast chicane, but it's trickier than the one we've just gone through. So you're looking for the brake markers on the right hand side, and when we get to the 1 marker, we're going to drop off the throttle. In fact, Ture gets just past it, look. And he's just trying to get the nose into the right hand side, add a bit of braking, drop down 1 gear, and you can see here he has 2 bites of the cherry here to get the car through this corner. It's absolutely blind as you pop over the top. You just have to trust that that curb is going to be there on the exit, which it is. So we're charging down here. This is a flat out corner, but as you come through here, you're setting yourself up to brake for the right hander, which is a second gear corner. So start bringing the car over to the middle of the track, down to second gear. And here's the corner here. This is such a it's a pig of a corner actually to get right, but once you do, it's just quite slow and tricky, and after such a fast flowing sequence, it's just really hard to nail. Final corner then, you're looking for the entry curb. There it is, just a little lift to get the car in. There we are, and we're coming up to cross the line once we're flat out of this corner. Worth noting actually, this exit curb, if you try and ride it too much and just try and save yourself on that exit curb, it's going to spin you up and into the inside wall. And Ture also mentioned that on a few laps where he ran wide, there is a bit of a landmine on the outside of that corner, which just stopped the car dead and pitched it on its nose. So be wary of that as well.